I am now going to be doing my goals. I am now going to be doing my reading update. Hi, it's Oa and welcome back to my channel for another video.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere.
And today I'm going to be doing a monthly reset. It is just about the end of February. I'm doing this little reset a little early. It is the 25th of February today, but I need to restructure my life and get some organization done, so I thought I would do this a little early. It is also Sunday, which is the perfect day for a reset, but basically February has been a bit of a mess. I've been horribly sick all month. I will maybe explain that a little bit later, but basically that means that my life has been a little bit in shambles and the plans I had for next week fell through, so I need to rethink what I'm going to be doing. And since I need to plan out next week, I thought, why not plan out the next month while I'm at it, so I don't need to redo this in a week when the new month has started, because I'm someone that needs a lot of structure. I want to have things planned out in advance, so I need a plan and I need structure. I also need a good cleaning of my room because I've been sick. It's just been a mess. I don't know if you can tell, I have things piling up everywhere. I've already taken off the sheets off of my bed, so that was one of the first steps, and then now the second step is cleaning my room because I've been so tired and just putting it off and it needs to be done. And then I'm gonna dive into organizing, planning out my new goals that I can work towards, because I'm so happy that I pretty much did all of my goals for February, so I need new ones now. So yeah, that is going to be the plan for today. So I'm gonna take you along for this journey of reorganization and just getting my life together, because I can't do this without a plan. So I'm gonna get started with cleaning and I will see you once it is done.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can't promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say.
Open up the window, I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold when the autumn leaves are playing chase. It puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some
with cleaning my room, it didn't take me that long except for vacuuming, because doing that with a wheelchair is a little bit of a nightmare. I have to say that it's really, normally I don't do it very often. I ask my parents for help for that, but it really needed to get done, so I just did it myself today. So that took me the longest, but it is now done, and I feel so good that my room is cleaned out now, because it was stressing me out putting it off every day. So now it is done and it's gonna be much better, and I'm gonna move on to getting some organization done. The first thing I want to do is update my assignment tracker and just like my schoolwork in general, just seeing what I need to get done, and just so like that I can plan out next week. I will also be updating my whiteboard where I have like my biggest task for the month, but to be able to plan out the month, I need to see where I'm at with my schoolwork. If you don't know, I'm currently an online student. I'm doing high school online through a special program that is like fast tracked through high school, because the high schools in my area were not wheelchair accessible, so I had to find another way to do schoolwork, and it's a pretty intense like school, so I need to be sure that I'm on track all the time, and I'm trying to do this like kind of at the end of every week, just checking through all of my schoolwork, making sure I am on track and not missing any work. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I will probably do, while I'm at it, planning next week and doing the whiteboard, so all of that will be done at once.
Like being on my own, I could use someone to hold, and I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold, 'cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away, just to figure out who you are, and I'm in this empty house, with your pictures on my wall, but I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. Just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do, it's hopeless to be holding on to you. I guess we forgot about the way we could sit and talk all night. We just let the good times pass.
So I have just finished making my weekly schedule for next week. I don't have much yet on it. For reference, this is what this week's looked like once I added everything, but I usually just have the schoolwork that I want to do, and then I decide day by day exactly what I want to do every day. So for now, this is going to be enough. And now I'm about to go have a little walk with my dog. She's with me right now. She's down here. But it's a beautiful day out, and one of my goals is to go outside more. So I'm gonna go with her on a little walk, just to like clear my mind a little bit, do some reflecting, and then I will do my goals. And with my goals done, I will then be able to do my whiteboard, because I usually have like the tasks I want to do throughout the month, but first I need to set my priorities for next month so that I can decide on like what I want to do. So let's go on a little walk.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, We could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.
So I am now going to be doing my goals. I'm gonna start with going through my February goals, seeing how I did with them, and then we're gonna set up my goals for March. And I'm really excited to be looking over my February goals because even though it was a really hard month, like for my health overall, I managed to do really good, I think, with my goals this month, so it's really exciting for me. So I'm gonna pop, I think, here on the screen so you can follow along with me my goals. The first one I had was to reach 800 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I did not get to that goal, and that is plainly my fault. I barely posted anything on the channel for the month of February. I think I'm at 757, I think, or something like that. No, that's not possible. I am currently at 773, which is close enough. Like, I'm getting close to my goal, which is not too bad. I'm 25 people away, so I'm like halfway from where I was to where I want to be. So I will be keeping this goal for March as well, but I need to post more if I want to see growth, because obviously it is linked. The next one was drink 1.75 liters of water every single day. This one was just plainly impossible for me, and I actually like, I debated changing the goal or not, but I didn't end up doing it. Basically, my health problems was mainly my stomach, and I could not like have large quantities of liquid because of how much my stomach was messed up this month. So I barely got, I think, 1.5 most days, but usually even less. So this goal, I'm not going to count it just because it was out of my control, because obviously my health come first, and if I couldn't do it for health reasons, then like I can't do anything about it. The next one was use my happy light every day. My happy light, for reference, is like my light for like light therapy, and I did this one almost every single day, like roughly every single day, so this one I can count as done. The next one was read 2 books. I am currently like over halfway the second book that I'm reading for this month, and I'm gonna count this goal as done because with what I have left of the book, I will definitely have it finished by the end of the month. And then I had go outside once per week, and I actually did so much better at this one. It was a lot nicer weather than I expected, so like this week I went out like 4 days out of 7, which is pretty good for February. And other than that, I think I went out at least twice every single week, so I was pretty excited about that. It's a big goal for me to be outside more. Next, I wanted to build or rebuild better habits. I fell off most of my habits in January, and I'm excited to say that I am back on track. I use an app to keep track of all of my habits, and I did so good this month. The next one was batch content in advance. I did that, which is really good. It really helped me throughout the month. Next, I wanted to reach 1.7k followers on my small business TikTok, and I did that one. I am almost at 1.8, which is kind of insane, but I because I've been batching my content in advance, I've been able to post like 3 times a day pretty much every single day this month, which has helped my growth a lot. The next one was reach 270 followers on my small business Instagram, and I am like 3 people away from the goal, so I don't know. I will add an update if I did it or not, but there is still like almost a week left, so I don't really know if I will get there or not. The next one was get 8 orders in my shop. I was a little ambitious. I got 1 so far, and like maybe I will get there, but I don't think I will get there. But I just wanted to try and see if I could do it. And the next one was make my March and April planners for my shop. I have the March one done, and the April one I'm doing it today, actually, tomorrow actually, so it will be done. So that's another goal that I did. And now we will be moving on to actually making my March goals. So for that, I'm going to be switching over and having you guys see my Notion template so we can organize my goals together. So for my goals, I'm just going to open this new monthly template. I will link down below the Notion template that I've been using this month, but basically I just have like the blank slate of everything, and I can just fill it in basically. So my first goal is going to be drink 1.5 liters of water. So I'm just going down a little bit with my goal, but that's kind of the minimum that I think will be good, but I feel like it's a little more achievable like this, so I have more chances of actually doing it. The next one is another one from February that I'm keeping, which is read 2 books. And my next goal is going to be one of the same ones of February, which is go outside once a week. I'm keeping it at once a week just because I don't know how the weather is going to be for this month, so just in case, I would rather have it a little lower and do it more often than like not being able to go outside and feeling bad because the weather, I cannot control the weather. The next goal is one of my goals for the entire year that I'm bringing back because I've been doing a little bit better, so I feel like now I can actually do it, which is stand up once a day. If you don't know, I live with paralyzed legs and I'm trying to learn how to walk again, and a step in that direction is, now that I can stand up on my own, is doing it as regularly as I can so that I can continue to progress. But obviously when I'm too sick, I'm not doing it because it takes a lot of energy out of me right now. The next goal is going to be social media related, and it is to post twice a week on YouTube, and that does not account for shorts, only like long form videos. And the next goal is the same one from this month, which is going to be reach 800 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I feel like it's very doable since I'm already halfway to that goal with what I did this month, so I know that I will get there. So I would rather have this goal and reach it easily and then be happy if I go past it. Next, I want to post 3 times a day on TikTok. As I said, I've already pretty much been doing it, but I want to keep going because it is working really well for me at the moment. And the next goal is also going to be for TikTok, and it is going to be to reach 1.9k followers. I wanted to put 2k, but I feel like it's a little bit ambitious because I don't get that many followers per month yet. My 2 last goals are starting a new custom bullet journal for my shop. I just finished one and now I can put a new one up in my shop, so hopefully I can start another one basically. And the very last goal is going to be start a savings account. My brother is a lot into like finances, investments and stuff like that, and he found a way for like a savings account, for like a saving things where you don't have to put a lot of money towards it every month, but it would be like my retirement account. So hopefully I can get to that and start this process. That's really like something that I want to do now even though I'm literally 20 years old, it would really help like in the long run, I feel like. So yeah, these are the two last goals, and then we will go through my books read for February, and also just like I will do at the end a little life update, just like giving you guys a little update as I teased some of the hell that has been this month. So I want to explain a little bit more of that at the end. So I am now going to be doing my reading update, and I went by my bookshelf as we always do. And for this month, I don't have a lot to say for my reading. I read 1.5 books right now, and the first one I don't know if it should count or not. This is the book that I read at the start of February. I don't know the name of the collection in English. I will pop it on the screen. Like I think it's like the Magical Treehouse or something, which is a book that I started with my little cousin. She's 6 years old, and we read it together, and I finished it because I wanted to finish it after she left. So yeah, that is the first book that I read this month, which is good because I've been in such a reading slump and just not, like, I don't know what's going on. At the start of this year, I just can't like find what I want to read, so I just don't read anything. So going back to like kids book is to help me remember kind of like why I started reading in the first place when I was younger. And I have this collection. I have pretty much like, I think I have like between 40 and 50 of these books. They're hidden away like behind this wood thing on the other side. There's like a whole shelf that is hidden away, and I have the entire collection of these. I have like so many of them. So those were kind of like the books that got me into reading when I was younger. I loved them. So it was a good reminder of why I love reading. And then the second book that I'm currently reading is The Ranger's Apprentice. It is the 7th. I think I'm at the 7th now, which is kind of crazy. I read the first 6 in 2023, and I'm continuing the series. And I just love these books because they're just like, there's a lot of adventure, and they're not too long books. They're usually between like 200 and 250 pages, around that. So they're pretty easy to read. They are packed full of adventure. It's a fantasy. It's more like geared towards like 12 years old, I would say. So like they're in between like kids and adolescents book, but I really love them. They're really cool, honestly. I had started the series back when I was like 12, I think, and now I'm just continuing it, and I just love these books. Even though I'm at the 7th, every single one is so different. We continue following along like the same characters, but every time the adventure they go on is so different. We follow rangers, which are basically like secret service of the kingdom that they're at. They work for the king, and they just basically strategists, like almost assassins, like kind of like with their level of skills. Like they're pretty good, and we just follow along how they protect the kingdom, and it's really cool, and I really like it. But that is basically what I've read. I am still reading, well, listening to Harry Potter. I don't remember which one I am because I didn't listen to it this month. I started it last December, I think, but I'm still in the process of finishing this one. I kind of took a break from audiobooks for a little while, so I'm not finished with it, but hopefully I will finish it in March. I would really like to finish the Hey Potter series. So that is basically my mini like reading update. I don't have a lot to share this month. Hopefully I will have more interesting things to share in the next couple months. But for right now, I'm just slowly easing back into reading after a really big reading slump. So yeah, that is basically my reading update, and I'm gonna finish off this video with just a little life update. So for the life update, I don't know when my videos are going to go up, like in which order, but basically at the end of last month, so end of January, I went to the neurologist because I've been dealing with intracranial hypertension, and I got put on a new treatment, and well, surprise, surprise, I didn't tolerate that medication. It was actually really horrible. We kind of knew that there was a high chance that I would not like tolerate the medication because I had the same medication but a different name before and didn't tolerate it, but it was my last treatment option, so I had to take it. And sorry, my voice is going. After only a couple days, I could barely eat anymore because I was in so much pain and so nauseous and just horrible. And unfortunately, my doctor went on vacation and didn't give a plan as to what I was supposed to do if I didn't tolerate the medication, because he didn't tell me that he was going on vacation. So basically, I had to wait a week and a half on the medication before I could talk to my doctor, and he told me that I could stop it, but by that time I spent a week on pretty much a liquid diet because of how bad I was feeling. So I was horrible for that period of time. And then like mid-month I finally got a hold of my doctor, and he told me that I could stop the medication. The only problem was that it is a medication that you cannot stop. You have to slowly wean off of it, and I had to wait another week on the medication to be able to stop it. And basically it's my 5th day off of the medication, but I'm currently not doing any better. So it is kind of a problem. I had it for so long, it messed up my stomach so bad that now it's really hard to go back to normal. So hopefully I will get back to normal. So that was my entire month. I couldn't really do anything. I was like not doing too well. But yeah, that was like a lot to deal with. So unfortunately, that's just like the problem with a lot of medications, because they can have like a really bad side effects. The neurologist told me that I can't have intracranial hypertension if I don't tolerate any of the treatments, which doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not because I can't have the medication that I don't have the illness. So I don't know, like there's nothing I can do about it except like wait and hope that I'm okay, because now I'm off of all treatment. So we shall see what happens. But I think I'm gonna end this video here because I think it is probably already pretty long and I don't want to ramble on too much. But I hope you enjoyed this video, that you found some motivation to start off the month right, to set goals, and just to have a little bit of a reset as well, because it's so good and it just really helps. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more, turn on the post notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload next. Also, check out my Patreon, and thank you to my Patreon members for supporting the channel. And all of my socials are in the description box down below as well. I post more on there, so go check them out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!